Hi, and welcome to the first video in our series What the Fuck Are Emotions? In this video, we'll explore what emotions are and how they work. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of how emotions operate and start to see them not as something to fight against, but as something to listen to and learn from. So let's dive in. And to begin, I'd like to ask you a question. What are emotions? Take a moment to think about it. How would you define emotions? And while you're at it, reflect on your current relationship with them. How do you tend to respond to emotions when they show up in your life? I encourage you to pause this video to give yourself the time to reflect and to use your workbook to jot down your thoughts. Now, personally, I like to use an image to answer this question simply. And for me, emotions are like the blinking lights on our car's dashboard. They send us signals about important things happening around and within us. Just like a light that comes on to alert you to low fuel or a car in your blind spot, emotions signal when something needs your attention and prompt you to take action. And yes, you have a last generation car you didn't know about. That's the job of emotions, to alert you by saying, hey, something important is happening, pay attention and do something about it. Now, when diving into the fascinating world of emotions, I believe it's helpful to know how they work physiologically. Emotions are the result of a collaboration between our brain and body. Here is how it works. First, our body constantly gathers information from our environment through our senses, so what we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. These sensory inputs are like raw data being sent to our brain. Once our brain receives the information, it interprets it based on past experiences, memories, and our current state of mind. This is the moment when the emotion we are about to experience is determined. Our brain defines whether what we are experiencing is safe, exciting, dangerous, or something else. Based on this interpretation, our brain triggers an emotional response. This response involves the release of chemicals and electrical signals through our body so we can react efficiently to the situation. That's what causes physical sensations such as a racing heart or sweaty palms. All this happens unconsciously thanks to our autonomous system. But through these sensations, we become aware of the emotion we are experiencing. That's how we might suddenly think, oh, I'm scared, or I'm excited. Let's break this down with an example. Imagine you're walking down a dark street at night and suddenly hear footsteps behind you. Your ears pick up the sound and send the information to your brain. Your brain interprets it as a potential danger based on past experiences or stories you've heard, so it triggers adrenaline and electrical signals, causing your heart to race and your muscles to tense, leading you to either confront the situation or run away. All this happens in less than a second, and that's when you feel the emotion we call fear. Emotions like this are your body and brain's way of helping you respond to the world around you. Now I invite you to observe this in your own experience. How do you know when you're feeling sadness, anger, fear, or joy? What physical sensations do you automatically associate with these emotions? Use your workbook to explore this further. It's a great way to start becoming more aware of how emotions show up for you. So emotions aren't just random feelings. They're your body and brain's way of guiding you through life. Now that you know what emotions are and how they work, in the next video we'll explore why we have emotions and the crucial role they play in our lives. See you there.